So Edward um, is our crooner, is our resident crooner,
Mhm.
and sang a song that a lot of people may not know. Um, he sang the Frank Sinatra version of "Send in the Clowns." Just give you all a quick little background. "Send in the Clowns" is from a musical called "A Little Night of Music," written by the greatest, probably, musical theater composer lyricist of all time, Stephen Sondheim. This song has been done countless times. It's one of the biggest songs in musical theater, and Frank Sinatra's version is haunting. And I thought he did a very good job of capturing that era of the crooner of the Rat Pack, or Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin, Sammy Davis Jr. era. And he he was I was not going to say transformative. I was going to make up a word.
Mhm.
Transformational is, I guess, what he was, because he did transport us back to a time. Um, I love this song. If you listen to the lyrics of the song, it's probably one of the most beautifully written songs, like lyrically and composition wise, because that's what made Stephen Sondheim a genius. My biggest problem with the performance was not his voice. He has a superb voice, a superb instrument of sing, especially of singing that era. And I'm glad that he is sticking with, like, he is being true to who he is as far as singing in that era. I had a problem with the performance. I thought the performance was all over the place. Like, I thought his eyes were closed too long. I thought, and I don't know, maybe this was nervousness. Like, I just felt it was awkward. It was distracting to me. It was distracting, but then there were moments where it was almost like he would calm down a little bit, and and he did open his eyes, and I was like, whoa! But they were like really short
Mhm.
for me, and that's what I didn't like about the most, because this is a song I wrote in my notes, and I do remember what I wrote. I wrote this, Stephanie. I said, if he would have just stood there, looked us dead in the face, isn't isn't it rich? Aren't we a bit like everything in the eyes? Me here at last, you and there. But where are the clowns? Like, if he would have given me that, I'd have been like, best performance of the night. But I just felt like everything was like he did a lot of this, and then he would like look off to the side, and I don't know. It was very distracting for me. That's why I struggled with the performance. Stephanie,
I'm gonna need your help because I do not know this song. So I want you to tell me what the mood of this song is.
it's sung by traditionally sung by a female in the show, um, but and it's like unrequited love. That's what that song's about. Like, she's in love with someone who isn't reciprocating it, and she's been kind of foolish.
Okay. Okay. Um okay, so here's what I guess then this is what I wish, because I there's nothing I can say about the vocal. Like, it was a wonderful vocal. I
Yeah,
really enjoyed the rich quality, the classic quality of his voice, the tender portions of his voice. Um, but it was hard to understand for me because I'm just trying to do a whole lot of things at once watching this performance. So I wasn't sure about his movements on stage because they did seem a little unsure. They seemed a little just kind of pensive around the stage. So that's why I was asking like what the mood of the song was.
It's like
So what I
it's like also it's like thinking about your life's regrets or failures in relationships.
so it is
So does that
pensive.
help? Yeah. So, I guess. I guess. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So then I think that he just needs more reps on stage because I think um he's not the most natural looking person on stage. I think that's fair to say. I think the things that he does like look like they're thought out, which is good if they're planned, but you should not really look like you're thinking when you're performing on stage. Like, I'm going to walk over here. Now I'm going to do this turn. Now I'm going to look down. That's how it kind of felt to me, as if he's just not used to being on a stage, but he's trying to deliver a certain feel. I'm
Okay.
not connected to this song. So I was not distracted by that. I was just more captivated by his vocal, and that's just me because I'm not connected to the song at all.
Right.
Um, what I wish though is that if if there was a hindrance in in him doing too much on the performance, I wish that Buble would have just told him to stand there and sing.
Yeah, that's what I
um,
wanted.
because he because he would be best to tell him, you look like this on stage and you might not be able to pull off the what you're trying to do performance wise. So maybe for this one you can just stand and turn and look and look and look and maybe do a little thing with the mic stand or something like that. So because I can take your word on it just not feeling what he was doing, not feeling right for the song. I just don't know it well enough to have any good input. But if that's true and he was doing that during rehearsal, I wish Michael would have told him not to do that.
Yeah.
But overall, I enjoyed his vocal performance.
Yeah. It was a good vocal. Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.